Well, hello everyone. I hope and pray that you're doing well. You can maybe see that I'm in the Centennial Christian School gym. And one of the things that fall means for me is volleyball season. My first memory in my life that I have of playing with a volleyball is back when I was 9. So that's 1982, or the very first year the Canucks ever went to the Stanley Cup final. But I guess I digress. The point is that volleyball has been a part of my life for a lot of years. And in high school, I wasn't the greatest student in the history of Fraser Valley Christian High School. But volleyball practices and games were kind of like a carrot on a stick that kind of helped me make it through the day to motivate me. Kind of similarly, in the 1990s when I played at King's College, then now university, and then throughout the rest of the 90s, I taught and coached at Fraser Valley, and then when I came to Terrace in 2003, I remember coming to this gym and watching through those windows behind me to my left, watching a volleyball practice that Julia Tuniga was leading, the senior boys volleyball practice. And I must have looked something like a forlorn puppy because, I was kind of fogging up the gym door windows, and eventually Julia invited me to help out. And yeah, if I do the calculations, I've been coaching, here since then, and this is going to be my 26th season of coaching high school volleyball. One of the things I love about the game of volleyball is that it demands teamwork. There's no way for one player to kind of do it all in volleyball, right? You have other sports, maybe basketball, a player can dominate through size and skill, and in hockey, a great skater can kind of go through the whole team. Soccer, something similar, but in volleyball, everybody plays a role. Everybody matters, right? This whole bump, set, spike thing depends on everybody at the same time. And that makes me think a little bit about Paul's letter to the church in Corinth. And in it, he talks about the church being like a body, actually being a body. And here's some verses from 1 Corinthians 12. Just as a body, though one, has many parts, but also its many parts form one body, so it is with Christ. A little later, if the whole body were an eye, where would the sense of hearing be? If the whole body were an ear, where would the sense of smell be? But in fact, God has placed the parts in the body, every one of them, just as he wanted them to be. And finally, the body's parts should have equal concern for each other. If one part suffers, every part suffers with it. If one part is honored, every part rejoices with it. And to be honest, some of my favorite volleyball moments are when one of the players on the team, maybe you wouldn't describe them necessarily as the star, when they make an important play. And when they make a block or a dig or a good pass, and the rest of the team rallies around them and cheers for them and with them, right? That whole progression of participating together and being in something together, kind of like a body. I mean, I really, I kind of get goosebumps thinking about it, right? Just this fact that every part rejoices with it. And I love seeing this in volleyball in many ways because it reminds me of the church, and it becomes such a teachable moment as a coach for athletes. I mean, everyone matters. I mean, everyone contributes. Everybody plays their part. And you end up with so much more than just this smattering of random parts. You end up with an incredible, intricate, interdependent body. And Paul, once more, now you are the body of Christ, and each one of you is part of it. The peace of Christ be with you all. And then a little bonus material, if I can find the video footage. This is video footage of Centennial Christian Seahawks playing the #1 ranked Vernon Christian School a couple years ago at the provincial championships. And this is actually footage from the final, the gold medal game. And again, the picture that I painted earlier of one of our players who maybe wasn't a star, but they block the MVP of the tournament, the MVP of the season, and my team, his teammates, just go wild. And to be honest, I might have shed a tear or two.